Hey everybody, and today I'm going to be teaching you properties and how to script. So first you want to go to your View tab at the top of your screen and just open up Properties and Explorers. It should just pop up along the sides. Let me just quickly close this out. Now, let's go to Model and quickly insert a part by just clicking. You have our part. But within the part, there's many properties, which can be seen on the Properties tab over here. And in this video, I'll be going over and showing you what each of these are. So you have the brick color property, which is what color it is. You can just kind of mess around and change the color. So I'm going to set mine to persimmon. Then we have cast shadow, which is does it give off a shadow due to the way the light hits it. That you really don't need to change. Doesn't affect much unless you're going for a very specific look. Then your color tab over here, it's the same thing except you can change the RGB value, giving you a more detailed color. So I could choose like a kind of like teal color almost for the brick. Now there's the material, which is what material it is. It can be grass, or you can set to like wood. And each material has its own effect. Like neon starts to glow. Like I'll go back and I'm just gonna set it to foil, so it kind of looks like aluminum foil. Now we have the name. What is this part named? So you can name it whatever you want. I'll just name it brick. So that you'll understand why names matter in the next part, in part 2. Orientation is how it's rotated. So if I were to change this to 90, it should go up on its side, like this. Then you've got parent workspace. You can't really change this. So the workspace is its parent because it's located in the parent, within the workspace. So that's why the parent is the workspace. It's useful for referencing, which I'll teach you in the next video. Position is where it is on the map. So as I move it around, you can see the value change. Then you've got rot velocity and velocity, which you really don't need to change, because there if you want your part. That's more if the part is in motion, which is more advanced. So I recommend leaving those alone. Now anchored is a big one. If anchored is on, that means it's not affected by physics, kind of like Minecraft. It's just frozen there. Nothing happens. If it's not anchored, it can be kicked around and it'll even like fall through the world, fall all the way down through the base plate. Then you have archivable. Again, just you don't need to touch that. Just leave that on. Can collide means can players collide with it. If you turn it off, that means a player can walk right through it. While if you keep it on, that means that players will collide with it, as the name suggests. Over here, I forgot to say, was reflectance, which makes it how, if it's like a mirror or not. When you play the game, if the reflectance is 1, it'll practically be a mirror. Transparency is how transparent it is. So if it's 1, it's invisible. If it's like 0.75, it's kind of like glass. So that's what transparency is. And then if you go down here, locked means you can't edit it. So I would say don't turn that on. Collision group ID, that's only if you're doing advanced collisions, which again, you probably shouldn't touch it. Massless means it has no mass. It's not really useful for much. And again, one of the things you wouldn't really want to mess with. Custom physical properties, that pretty much just means like your surface and things, again, not important. Root priority, not important. Then shape is pretty important though. Change into a different shape. Like now it's a ball. Now it's a cylinder. Now it's back to our block. And then the size is how big it is. So if I make the size 10, 10, 10, now it's going to be way, way bigger. So that's it for this video, and hope you learned something about properties and generally just in Roblox Studio.